Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Hearts of Iron 4 playing Black Ice. I'm here with another episode and things are about to get real. No, I don't want any upgrades. There seem to be a few things that need to be taken care of. 109B, that's weird. You. This kind of stuff keeps happening. It's really annoying. I don't want upgrades. There we are. Screw that. Okay. Let's get a new one. 15 heavy fighters. Surprised I still have this. It's not great. Okay. They can use any design. I'm fine with that. Now that stuff is real, I want to start preparing for the upcoming offensive. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would definitely need 12 units to go there. Frontline. I want that as the defensive line. And then that's the first thing. Alright, so I don't care about the Panzer 1B being outdated. That's not a problem, but we'll get the Sudetenland soon, and basically quite quickly after that we'll get all of these. So we'll get first Vienna award, and then 25th of January we'll already get the fate of Czechoslovakia, and then we get the German-Slovak Treaty, all very quickly, one after the other. But then I also already, I can actually do this pretty quickly. I can actually start this at March 1939, so that's actually quite soon already. Current army strength is higher than 1200. We have 1077, huh? Basically I have to start with that. So I don't actually have enough. Then I will need to recruit more troops, because alright, that's right. Well, yeah, I need more troops then. But that's fine. Let's see how this looks. This is motorized. I'll again remove the heavy artillery there. Yeah, let's start working on those. I guess I want one in parallel. And that will get me 40 in training. I have 1.27 in the field. So then it's a bit weird. They claim I have 1077, but it's about army strength. not necessarily what I have in the field. Alright, let's actually do one more stack of 5 units then. Only want one though. Because I do need to get over that 1200, I think. It didn't seem to be that important before, but ultimately I do need to get there, so... Yes, interceptors. I don't really care for that. I know I'm missing them, but I don't have any good interceptors, so there's no reason for me to go for it. There is hospital 2. And these guys can go here. Here, right there. These guys should all be going there some way, at least. 12 divisions should be enough for the moment, and yeah, I do think they should be fine. It also means that these guys will stop with training. Yeah, okay, they already stopped. Estimated plant value minus 100%. I mean, I'm not gonna attack or anything. It is pretty shocking that they are attacking, but with those tanks, it's just not gonna go well for them. Alright. 60 a day is near a year. I would probably do, well... Claim I have 80 in reserve. One sec. How do you have 101 out of... Fair point. The stuff keeps getting pretty weird because they keep claiming I have them in reserve or whatever, but I don't. Either way, let's take a look at our shortcomings. 200 days, 600 days still. So I'm gonna need to keep working on those handheld anti-tank units too. Free civilian factories. There we go. And let's see if this succeeds then. I wonder when this war stops. I mean, they can keep attacking, I guess, but let me lower the sound a bit. Yes, this sound was altogether way too high. This is a lot better. But since absolutely nothing is happening in this war, it's pretty much just all stuck. I can't really do much about it, sadly. One thing that I am gonna do though, which I think is probably not that much of a thing, but I want the units on my side of the river, or basically here to be 2 and this side 1, so there will be that. I also want this to be a defensive general and not necessarily an attacking one. So I certainly want them with 4 defense. Interestingly enough, Albert Kesselring has that. But he has lower max army size. I could also have Walter Model there. But again, he has this thing where the army can only be 10 units. I could have 10 divisions there. It's weird that it's still 12 out of 12. Just gonna move other troops. Okay, well, whatever. I will have these that will go at the top here. Two, three, 4, 5, 6 on that piece. Like I said, I'm currently still doing this slowly. Now I want you under... I have 2 field marshals, really only. Field Marshal Hickman and Karl Egglesir. What? Alright. And I want these guys under another army group with Karl Egglesir. Let's take a look at the skill. I only have these 2. Okay. Karl Egglesir it is. Then I will have you on this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can get all of these and have them on the front line. There. Let's start with that. There's no rush, but 74. This seems to be a bit better than maybe if they don't keep switching in and out units. Never know, of course. There we are. So I'm already busy with 39 techs. Let's just go for Panzer 3F. We're busy on that stuff anyway. Then in terms of production. I do not think... Yep. Panzer... Huh? Not only do I activate both, I have to activate both of them. Panzer 4D. I have to say, switching this up constantly is pretty rough. The game pretends like the Panzer 2C is newer, but I'm not going to change that. Or Panzer 2D. It's because the Panzer 2D is a cavalry tank, just like these. And it's supposedly a newer one. Alright, sweet. With that done, seems like the music once again has stopped. Let's go for housing. Well, I'll keep them there for a sec, let them recover, move in there, and then I'll attack. They can't keep attacking forever, I guess. So just doing that for now is probably pretty reasonable. Don't have anything else, which is... no. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna stop attacking myself the moment that they attack with those tanks, because it costs too much to do both at the same time. And yeah, just need to do it in this weird way. That's fine. They regain organization really fast too. But I need to be there for the defense, so. Especially with those other units. Doesn't even look like this is necessarily going well regardless, although they are attacking there too. So you'll constantly get pretty weird stuff. They're still training, which they can stop. Yeah, let's do that. I have no clue where they have the units. They don't seem to be having too many. They need to keep training because they still have quite a few units which are trained recruits. And then we have the armored units. And right, I'll just wait with that for a little bit. I have time. So there's no rush. I just want to be done by March. If I can start at March and invade Poland then, that would be great. The thing is with this is that you divide it, but will be abandoned if is at war with the Soviet Union. So I don't have to divide it. It's just that if I do, Let's see, trade cost. I kind of need to do this in order to get any of those because yeah. Indeed. So I have to go for the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact if I want to get any of those other ones. Otherwise I'd be at war with the Soviet Union. It's just not a good idea. All my guys retreated. Okay, let's move back. The Sudetenland. I'm asking neither that Germany be allowed to oppress 3.5 million Frenchmen, nor am I asking that 3.5 million Englishmen be placed at our mercy. Rather, I'm simply demanding that the oppression of 3.5 million Germans in Czechoslovakia cease and that the inalienable right to self-determination take its place. As heard at a speech earlier today, our government and indeed our people feel that the Sudetenland rightfully belongs to Germany. As such, we have several options on how to engineer its rightful return. Demanding it through diplomatic channels, attempting to bring Czechoslovakia into our orbit, or seizing it by force. Each of these options have their pros and cons, but we must be sure to take international opinion into account no matter what we do, lest we end up in a war not of our choosing. I'm just gonna demand the Sudetenland. The Munich conference. Talks have been held in Munich between the leaders of Germany, Britain, France, and Italy to discuss the future of Czechoslovakia. Both the British and French have accepted our claims to the Sudetenland as legitimate, and their previous offers to support the Czechs have been rescinded. Recognizing the hopelessness of their situation, the Czechs have surrendered the Sudeten territories to us. Their oppressed German inhabitants will at long last be brought into the fatherland. Couldn't they just have asked them to move? But they could have just asked them to move. Either way, I'll immediately go for the first Vienna award as well. The Hungarians were one of the people that suffered the most after the Great War. Following the dismantling of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, many Hungarians were now stranded on soil previously considered theirs for hundreds of years. We could greatly improve our relations with Hungary by giving them some territories from Czechoslovakia. And I still don't know how to make factions. Oh boy. It's just, no. Radars. It cannot be here, right? No, or army strength, right? Ideology, population, players, factions, map mode. Alright, I'm already in Axis. And they're in allies. Could I technically like ask them to invite? Invite to faction. Why not? Really? They have negative minus 110. Base reluctance is a major nation. Neither. Alright, well. Oh. I guess we should also start influencing them. I'm giving them all this shit. They still don't like me. Well, they already like me a lot. Well, okay. Whatever, man. 5 more. I still have a year's delay on these. I had a surplus. Ah, shit. I'm not gonna make a whole lot of modern warfare equipment, so that should be fine. Yeah, I'm also short on artillery as it is. Still. Munich agreement, yeah. I think we just read that, yeah. Okay. There we are. Spanish Republic is annexed. Nice. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, I'll get my troops back. That's very nice. I do want to make sure as well again that my planes are using reinforcement. Alright, that's all well and fine. I don't mind reinforcement, just upgrade is bad. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Has outright staked their claim to the Bulgarian region. End of the Spanish Civil War. With the surrender of the last Republican strongholds, Spanish Civil War has come to an end. The nationalists stand victorious and a new era has begun for Spain. The war-torn country has suffered greatly in fighting and there's much rebuilding to be done. Yes. Let's take a look. It's still October, so it's not 39 yet. Tank production capacity per assembly plant is pretty reasonable, but I think I'm gonna go for this bonus. It's probably pretty decent. When will they come back? 9th of November, 38. I can also speed things up again. I've pretty much entire 12 units left over. Or at least 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's... do that there. I really like how they say this, but they don't say what's the problem here. So they have, I guess maybe because it's a disadvantage. Inferior enemy, whatever. We'll be fine. And, ooh, 30%, huh? It's a sweet discount, but I'm gonna go for garrison training. Ah, yeah. That's the thing I really need. And that's it. They will go in here. And I guess they will go to the Berchtesgaden. I have Salzburg, 1, 2, 3, 4 places to garrison there. And that is it. So technically I need to take or make 4, 5. And 6, 7, 8. Currently I need 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, actually, I can just do 4 for 4. So 8. That speeds things up a bit. I'm not gonna deploy this already. There's no need either way. And again, I need to catch up on production anyway. What did I do? Monthly population chance to get sick. Alright. Let's also go for commercial food processing currently then. And with that, the Wurst Vienna Award is ready. I'm sure we'll see that pop up soon. Fate of Czechoslovakia is after 25th of January, and this is after March. Kind of sad because most of these take pretty long. Either way, 25th of January is the first one. Can't press claims on Tyrol because I have already completed alliance with Italy. And I wonder where Southern Tyrol is. Oh, this is factions map out. Anyway, that means I do have some time. I don't think this is that great. I rather would work towards mixed industry plan. So I'll go for expanded cooperation between military and civilian industry here. Cooperation between our armament industry and our civilian industry can increase efficiency and help them find synergies. This idea comes from a general named Georg Thomas, who has been leading the armament department of the Wehrmacht for some time. Sure. I wonder if it already gave territory. It's hard to see. Like, maybe. I don't really know. Okay. I will start, however. On this. I'm gonna wait a bit. I know I'm still running the outdated one, but for the moment I don't really care that much. Yeah. Mm. 1200. Okay. These guys are deadly lethal. Okay, well... Yeah, obviously don't need to train. So let's just do that, because I'm also not going to work with us. Okay. Perfect. 205 now. Slowly but steadily I'm working away the deficit there. Um, $23, $25. Yeah, I have plenty for now. It's not a rush. And I can work with it just fine. Yeah, we're wielding too many special forces, which sucks. But our army strength is 1073 now. Okay. 29th of November. What is really important? That I still want to research here. Let's go for coal liquefaction here. There's that. I also have another military factory. I'll be taking a look here. With 3 a day, that takes a year. This takes a year. Less than a year. Over a year. It's about a year. Less than a year at least. Less than a year. I also don't want to spend too much on those. This is fine. This is fine. I'm behind on everything. Let's go for more horse carts for the moment. No, need a national focus. That would be the resource industrial plan. That's a lot of production. 35 days. Focus all our political efforts on building up the resource industry. Great leap forward, sure. I'll start playing till 39 here, and then I'll call it quits for the moment. What I am going to do is the following. I have all of these 11. Let's see, because what I want to do no, that's not what I want.
Angetreten.
I'll have them there. And these. Except for you. Well. Make your front line there, and then I'll use all the other units on the offensive on Poland. Pretty much. Yeah. Let's switch up the officer corps with a military high command guy. I think Gert von Rundstedt is quite good, but I like this. This has to be better. Even if it's less fun than the other one. Even though I would hardly say that it's fun to have just better attack. I don't care for most of these, but I guess I'll go for these again. Early landing craft. Gotta keep the option open to attack Britain after all, even though I've done no naval tech whatsoever and I'm producing submarines. Either way, I'll go for air superiority, mission efficiency. Rather those techs there. Leave them be. Should do this one too, but as usual there's too little time for everything. 25th of January, so I really have to take that number into account. One of the following must be true. It's either current army strength is higher than that, or it's after this. And the same is here. Either I need to have army strength higher than that, or it's after 1st of March. Okay, I get it now. I will deploy this line. Let's see how strong my army then is. $1,078. Maybe it takes some time. Perhaps. Let's put them under a new unit here for the moment. Motorized. Here. That's these. It's also in part because they're just missing a lot of stuff, like missing transport. It's funny that they have captured once, but I'm missing so much horse transport in some units. It's pretty bad. I'm not surprised that this slows them down. But I guess that's also in part why I'm not going any more units. It's kind of weird that my power is still that low, but I would go for another army group, but I cannot do that. Because I don't have another one here. I could technically get them under these, but that's a bit weird to do it like that. I don't need to be ready just yet though. With 20 a day. This takes longer than a year currently. With 20 is less than that is 100 days, so that's fine. 1 a month for trains. Let's make it 2 a month. There we go. Can never have too many trains. Didn't research any of those. Let's just do that. This way I'll have 100 on most of these. It's pretty decent. I'd like to make airfields, but again, I have to be very careful with what I'm doing. 1939 in a few hours. Well. Let's just immediately get the business with better factory output here. Or that's 40. Well, I still don't have enough radios, so there's really no reason for me to already start getting radios for other stuff here, as much as I'd want to. Let's finish that resource industrial plan and take a look at what to do next, given the date of this. I have 22 days before I want to research fate of Czechoslovakia. This takes 7 days to reassert the claims, and then this is after 1st of August. Yeah, so I already have higher army strength. I'm actually doing this early then. Okay, so I have time, but this is 49. That puts me after March. This puts me to 10 of January. Is 14 days then technically to do something else. Let's see if there's something useful. So definitely not that. I can't even do it yet. I could delay fate of Czechoslovakia by a week. by going reassert eastern claims and Molotov Ribbentrop Pact now. Because, yeah, this is also 2 months. I'd like to have it done before the war starts, I guess, but I also haven't finished Westwall yet. I actually think I should do Westwall too before the war starts. I'm not even sure I can do that, but I hope I can. Yeah. Wow. Breakthrough, defense, out attack, heart attack. That's pretty good. Well, let's start with reassert eastern claims then, and we'll see where all that stuff takes us. The Great War saw the loss of much German territory in the east with the resurrection of Poland and the transfer of Memel to Lithuania. An ultimatum shall be sent to both nations, but Poland at least will likely not bow to mere words. Right, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.